In this video, you will learn how to create a cranberry sugar plum holiday look. I'm Rita Almusa, master esthetician and beauty expert, and I'm excited to show you how to create this beautiful festive look this holiday season. Of course, I'm going to start by preparing my skin for the foundation application, and I start by toning and moisturizing. I'm linking all of these products below for you. Followed by under eye cream, and I use my ring finger to blend this outwards and upwards. Here I'm using a collagen serum to help reduce my pore size and also fill in my fine lines and wrinkles. And the primer today is by Photo Finish by Smashbox. Primers really help keep your foundation in place all day, and they also help to blur your fine lines. And for foundation, I am using the Laura Mercier Flawless Foundation Ultra Long Wear in the color Ecru. And I'm applying this with the MintPear Flat Top Kabuki brush. Now my preference for foundation is to not apply too much. I like to see my skin through the foundation, but if it is your preference to apply more foundation, this is a full foundation, a full coverage foundation, and you can definitely achieve that with this foundation. And today's concealer is Studio Skin by Smashbox in the color Fair Light. I like to take this under my eyes, and then also I go over the bridge of my nose and over my Cupid's bow. Now to blend this out, I'm using the MintPear Beauty Blending Sponge. This really helps to prevent creasing throughout the day and just gets the perfect amount of coverage. Anything left on my sponge, I do take that over my eyelid to help prime for eyeshadow. Now to set my concealer and my foundation, I'm using the Translucent Setting Powder by Laura Mercier, and I'm applying this with the MintPear Large Powder Brush. For bronzer today, I'm using the Urban Decay Kit in the color Jawbone, and I apply this just right below the highest point of my cheek. So not too low, because that will bring down my cheek, so I want it just right below that highest point of my cheek. I will also take this up over my forehead to contour my forehead. I'm using the shade Desert Rose by Note for the blush today, which is a matte, warm, beautiful rust blush. For highlighter, I'm reaching into the Natasha Denona palette, and I'm using the Diamond Powder. I'm so obsessed with this highlighter. Guys, it's so good. I always go back and forth between Becca or Natasha, so today Natasha wins. And in the Tarteist Pro palette, I'm going to start by applying the shade Vintage, which is a nice neutral soft pink, over my entire lid. And I'm taking this up into my crease. Next, I'm going to apply the cranberry shade Maud from the same Tarteist Pro palette. Now I'm applying these shades with the Stiff Shader M57 out of the MintPear kit. Now after I apply the shade, I'm going to go over and blend it out with the crease blend brush, the M38. And this is really the secret to getting a beautiful professional eyeshadow makeup look: blending. Blending is your best friend when it comes to eyeshadow. Now to add a little bit of a plum deep look, I'm adding the shade Drama to the outer corner of my eyelid, and I'm taking this up into the crease. This is really going to add some dimension to the look that I'm creating today. The next shade is No Filter out of the Tarteist Pro palette. Now this is a more cool purple, and by cool I don't mean like awesome, I mean like cool as in not warm. And this is really going to bring in that plum, sugar plum shade that I'm hoping to achieve. Although the color is awesome. Now I'm reaching into my Lancome eyeshadow palette that I got from my mother. She's so wonderful. She always sends me all of these beautiful Christmas gifts. However, I don't know the name of this shade. It's a beautiful sugar plum purple, glittery, shimmery shadow, and I love it. But it just came in one of those beautiful holiday boxes that they have, so you might be able to find it if you look. Now out of the Just Peachy palette by Too Faced, I am going over and warming up the entire look with a transition shade, and I'm using Peach Cobbler. Now as you can see, you usually can add a transition shade before you add the highly pigmented colors. However, I didn't realize that I needed to warm up the look, so this is a great example of how you can still go in and add a transition shade and warm up that dramatic eye. Now taking that same shade out of the Too Faced palette, I'm using the shade Peach Cobbler again, but I'm only doing the inner bottom line. Now on the outer bottom line, I'm flipping the brush and I'm using Peach Sangria, which is a more maroon-esque cranberry beautiful look. So under my eye I have two different shades. And now I'm taking this more cranberry shade and I'm turning this into like an eyeliner, cat eye, on the outer corner of my eye. And again, blending. Bringing eyeshadow onto the bottom of your eye really completes that eye, really completes the entire look, and I feel like it's a necessary step. Now I wanted to also tie in a nice waterline, but I didn't want to use a harsh black. I wanted something that worked really well with these colors, so I'm using the Sunset by Marc Jacob. Now I am busting out the Becca today, and I'm using this just in the inner corner of my eye just for a little pop. Sugar, yes please. And I'm using the Tattoo Eyeliner by Kat Von D. This is my absolute favorite eyeliner. I'm not taking this all the way into the inner corner of my eye. I just want to accentuate my eyelash line. So I'm taking this from a cat eye all the way to the center of my eye, but I'm not taking it all the way into the corner of my eye. Now for brows, I'm using the IT Cosmetics Universal Brow Pencil in Taupe. On top of that, I'm using the Gimme Brow by Benefit Brow Gel. I will curl my lashes and prep them with the Seal Booster Lancome primer, and then I'm applying the Hypnose Drama by Lancome. Now guys, I'm so guilty, but as you can tell, I normally like to do a dramatic look, but I also like to keep it pretty natural, so I'm gonna skip false lashes today, and I'm just gonna show you what this looks like with straight mascara. I take one coat to my bottom lashes, by the way. Now onto lips, I'm using the MAC liner in the color Whirl, and I'm using the Bare Minerals Scandal. These colors together are going to give me that beautiful, rich, cranberry sugar plum holiday look. I am actually a huge fan of this Bare Minerals lip stain, and this is not sponsored. This video is not sponsored, but I found this and I just think I should share this Diamond Rough. So this shade is Scandal. It's matte and it's a lip stain, but it's moisturizing and it stays for hours and hours. It's beautiful, guys. And here is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you try this look for your holiday parties, for this wonderful season. I love this time of year so much. Be sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit the like button if you did find this video useful, and I will see you in my next video. Have a beautiful day. Happy holidays!